Okay, I just wanted to make this little short tutorial video because Alex AC had the great idea of making a tutorial video, but I guess he just hasn't gotten around to doing it yet. So this is a tutorial just for those who missed the meeting for family history. And
Virus database has been updated.
It's gonna have a couple of links that are needed for due to the family history to find some ancestors so you can take their temple work to the temple. So first thing we're going to want to go to is we're going to want to go to, if you could search in your Google search bar, Pazilla, then you'll just click on this first link right here for pazilla.org, and you can click on this ready sign right here, and it's going to take you to the family search, and you'll sign in with your family search slash search account name. So once you sign into that, you're going to be able to see a little family tree that's going to start populating. It's going to get a bunch of different generations, and once that populates, if you want to, you can even populate with more. I'm just going to go 12 generations back and let that be going while I go and do the next part, which the next part you're going to want to do is you're going to want to search in your search bar Pandora's Hope Chest extension. It's an extension to add on to your Google Chrome web browser, and it will be the first result that's going to come up. You'll just click on that, and it's going to take you here to this page. And if you just click on this Add to Chrome, you'll just click on that. Well, actually, you're going to have an install. It's already installed on mine, so it's going to be a button up here. It's not going to say added to Chrome. Sorry about that. But once you install that, it's pretty easy. It'll just step you through the installation. And once you have that installed, from then on out, when you go to familysearch.com, you're going to want to sign in again. This time you're actually signing into their actual website rather than being able to have access to the Pazilla tool, which is still going. You can see that it's me going back farther for my family history. So I'm going to sign into the family search. And that's going to be your LDS account username and password to sign into that. And then you're going to want to go to your family tree. At least this is the easiest way that I find to go to. And when we're on family search, you can see this chest right here up here on the top right. That's actually the extension that we added with this from the Chrome Web Store, the Pandora's Hope Chest. So now once we're here and we have this chart right here, what we can do is we can just click on one of these people that are in your family tree, and you can copy this ID for that ancestor that you have. You just do Control-C and come into here and click on the Find button. And you'll paste that into there. That's the Find button. And so it found this Lilia. I don't know exactly how to say it, but then you click on this name and you'll click on the tree button so you can see their family tree. And so probably the best way to find people you can take their records to the temple and do the ordinances for them is you can click on this Hope Chest button up on the top right, and then click Search Descendants, and they'll click Start Search. And what it's going to do is it's going to just start looking for people that need to have their temple work done. I guess it's going down towards you in time. So if you just sit and wait for it, it looks like it's found something already for somebody in my family. And if you try this a couple of times, but you can try it a couple of times to find different people. So like, for instance, if I want to, I could click one of these other people in my family, copy this, go back into the family search, and try to see if that person has some people that will be able to have their records taken to the temple. Let's see, it looks like it's staying on this one for a while. I'm not sure why. There we go. It's moving on now, and then I'll just keep searching through. And sometimes this can take quite a while if you want to like run all the way through and keep searching all your family going down. It's not going to see all of your family. It's going to see all their descendants of the person that you've chosen. So I'll just let this run for a little bit longer just to make sure that we get some people. And this is a really cool way to be able to find people that need to have the temple work done. So yeah, you're gonna just let it keep running through until you find a point in which you are ready to stop. I didn't notice to see if anybody had been found. Looks like this person right here is found, and the one that's been highlighted. So it would have some temple work in which could be done. But I'm just gonna let it run a little bit longer just to be sure that I get a couple of people. Looks like there's these ones with the arrow right here. See, it says request ordinances. So that means that there's probably some temple work that needs to be done for them. Okay. So I'm just gonna click on this hope chest button up here on the top right. And I'm gonna press the stop button because I'm just gonna say that was good. Then I'm gonna be able to now go to this hope chest, click on that. And here are some of the people that Pandora's hope chest has found that have their ordinances that need to be done. So for instance, this Richard Brown, I don't think I found him in this search, but I've been in a previous search that I'd done. So if I wanted to see how to get his ordinance requests, I can highlight this person ID, go back into family search, press the find button, do a new search, paste in this family ID, and here's Richard Brown. So I'll click on Richard Brown. I'm going to go to the tree. There it is right there. And then let me zoom in a little bit. And then when I hover over this, you can see it has a request ordinances. So I can click on that request ordinances button. And it's going to give me the option to be able to request the ordinances for these people right here. And so I'll press this request. And then has some policies that you need to abide by. And you can click this and agree to that and then add to this list. And then up here, we now have, if you go to all the reserved temple ordinances, you can see right here that I have the Richard Brown. And so what if I wanted to do is I could put a checkbox here on Richard Brown, and I can choose to print. And if I want to, I can just select for which ordinances I would like to print. Press the print button. And this is the piece of paper that I would bring to the temple to be able to get the request, and I can get the little blue card for this Richard Brown and have his temple work be done. So if you guys have more questions, I'm assuming you should probably talk to the family history experts in the ward. So hopefully that helps you guys to find some people so that we can be able to achieve our ward goal.